So the Abuja real estate market is booming, right? Yes, I know. As a matter of fact, prices of properties have increased from 10% to 15% in the past year. But with high demand comes with an increasing risk. So as first-time buyer, there are some mistakes you need to avoid if you don't want to fall prey to scammers or even legal pitfall. Here are 5 mistakes you need to avoid. Mistake number 1, skipping title verification. In Abuja, every landed property record are kept at the Abuja Geographic Information System office. So what you need to do is to ensure that your lawyer verify every document provided to you. The R of O, the C of O, as a matter of fact, the deed of the assignment. Ensure you do your due diligence, verify these documents so you don't fall prey to scammer. So mistake number 2 you want to avoid is paying upfront without any legal backing. Ensure that your lawyer has checked. As a matter of fact, prepare every documentation for a contract to be signed by the seller. In fact, let your lawyer check that the deed of the assignment of that land has the consent of the governor or the federal minister's consent in Abuja here, because there's a land use act decree of 1970 that states that every land transfer must have the consent of the FST minister or the governor's consent. So you want to do your diligence. Make sure you are buying a landed property that is fully registered. Mistake number 2 is not inspecting the property. Don't trust that photo. In fact, don't even trust that video. It could be edited. Make sure you go there to inspect the property yourself. Or if you are not available, send someone you trust or your lawyer to ensure that they check everything about the land. You don't want to buy a land that after 2-3 years you regret buying it due to conditions. Maybe the area is not good, it's not secure, or even the land may not be what was advertised to you. So you have someone on ground out, check the land, check everything, ensure it is what was advertised to you before you make that payment. Mistake number 4, understand every hidden cost in that property you're about to purchase. See, if a land is advertised to you at a rate of 20 million naira, know that there is also hidden costs that you're not aware of. For instance, the legal fee, your agent fee, the stamp duty, and many other costs. So if I were you, I would even make arrangements for additional 25% extra cost just to make sure I'm well prepared for this property I want to buy. Mistake number 5 is falling for too good to be true deal. If you think that deal is too good to be true, then already it is not a good deal for you to consider. Imagine you want to buy a house in Abuja, a 5-bedroom duplex, and you're asked to bring 5 million. Already you can know that there's a foul play there. So ensure you check who is the seller, verify if the seller, even the owner of the land, if they have the legal right to sell that land to you. Because these are the kind of deal that tomorrow you make payment and you won't find these sellers anymore. Or they might even promise you they'll provide security, service charges. You end up paying this money, but you don't get what you pay for. So some deals are just too good to be true that you don't want to consider from the onset, which is why it's good you work with a lawyer that have the understanding of the business, that know what to look for, what to check out for, mistakes to avoid, so that you don't fall prey to scammers. So as first-time buyer, avoiding this mistake will save you a whole lot. Ensure you do your due diligence. Get a good lawyer, a capable lawyer, or even work with a reputable real estate agency that you can trust. So if you need a real estate agency you can work with, you can contact Keystep Group or you call the number on your screen. My name is the Global Olawale. Until I see you again next time. Thank you.